Good morning, children. Welcome you all in today's session. So, how are you all? I hope all are fine, healthy. Okay. So, whatever the exercise were left, we will write in this class. Okay. So, we were doing the second lesson exercises and half of the exercises are left. So, we will start that exercise. Exercise, that is pronunciation. This we will not do, children. Come on the next page. Time to listen. Look at there on the book. In the story we just read, there were references to many sounds. We heard the sound of the cycle tires, the sound of the seagulls circling over the sea, the sound of Papa's song, the sound of the shark in the water. Now, listen to this story, really listen, because it's all about sounds. So the exercise is filling the blanks with the sounds Sonia heard. Choose the correct option. Now see what is written. Sonia heard the dash of the brook. Gurgling or babbling? The answer is babbling. Okay, all the answers I will write on the board. Let me explain the exercise first. The answer is babbling. Sonia heard the babbling of the brook, the dash of the leaves, rustling, the rustling of the leaves, the dash of the wind, whistling. Answer is whistling. Fourth one, the dash of the birds, twitter, twitter. What is that? Twitter. The dash of the owl. What is hoot? Okay. She got scared when she heard the dash of the branch of a tree. What is that? Snap. Snap of the branch of a tree. And the dash of fallen leaves on the ground. Crunching. Not munching, crunching. Okay. Her heart went dash dash. What is there? Thumb thumb. The answer is thumb thumb. As she walked slowly ahead, for her feet making a dash, squishing sound on the wet grass. Now all these answers once again I am going to write on the board. So look at here. In the first blank, he will write, Sonia heard the babbling. Babbling of the brook, the dash of the leaves. Second one, rustling. The dash of the wind. Third one, whistling. The dash of the birds, twitter. Twitter of the birds, the dash of the owl. Fifth one, in the fifth blank, you will write hoot. Sixth one, she got scared when she heard the dash of the branch of the tree. Snap. Snap of the branch of the tree. Seventh one, and the dash of fallen leaves on the ground. That is crunching. Crunching. Her heart went, eighth one, her heart went thump thump. And in the ninth one, you will write, as she walked slowly ahead, her feet making a dash sound on the wet grass, squishing. See children, all the answers. Babbling, rustling in the second blank. Third blank, whistling. Fourth one is twitter. Fifth one is hoot. Sixth one is snap. Seventh one is crunching. Eighth one, thump thump. Ninth one, squishing. These all are the answers you have to fill. Okay? Clear? So children, time to speak. Next one is time to speak. We will not do. You have to put the cross here. So this lesson exercise is completed. This also you cross it. Moving on, next chapter. Lesson 3, the trade. In the previous class we have studied this poem. Lesson 3, the trade. See children, from the poem, answer these questions. Already I have given the answer on the website. You can go through from the website. This, read between the lines. This will not do. Cross it. Next one is time to enjoy. What is written? Let us read these lines from the poem. See the poem. Mile on mile, over hill and over plain, over and over, over and over, over and over and over again. Steaming, screaming, screaming, steaming. The poet repeats some words and lines throughout the poem. This is very common in poetry. And what is called this? Poet repeats some words and lines in their poems in order to draw attention to something or to make something clearer. This is called repetition. What is called? Repetition. So here, give 2 more examples of repetition from the poem. Okay? Answers you will write on the top here. Okay? 2 more examples we have to give. You will write the answers here. Okay? See, the first example is rattle and reel, and second one is from there to here. These 2 examples of repetition from the poem. Okay, so you will write there on the top only, where I told you. Moving on the next exercise, children. See, exercise B. The poet compares the train to a bossy giant. This helps us to picture in our minds the huge size of the train. Such a comparison, when one thing is compared to another, is known as simile. Okay, pronounce. How will you pronounce this word? Simile. Simile. The comparison is made using the words like or as. Similes can be great fun in act. We can create our own. Here are some examples. Look at the examples, children. The room was as hot as an oven. My brother is as cool as a cucumber. The parents were as angry as bees. Okay, so here are the exercise. Look at here. Now try to create your own similes. The cake I baked as hard as, I will write the answer on the board. Okay, look at there on the board. Exercise B. The cake I baked was as hard as a marble. Answer is marble. Marble. Second one. This bag is as heavy as a rock. My baby sister's cheek is as soft as silk. Okay. Urvashi's hair is as long as a rope. And the fifth one is Vijay is as funny as a clown. These all the answers you have to fill in exercise B. Clear? See all the answers I have written on the board. You will write here in the blank space. Okay children? Exercise C is not there. Put across here. Exercise C is not there. You put the cross on exercise C. So this chapter is completed. So children, all the exercise we have solved in this session, means lesson chapter 1, 2 and 3 we have solved in this session. Lesson 4 we will start in the next session. Okay? So, thank you. Stay safe, stay home, stay safe.